Good afternoon, everybody. Today we are going to talk about solving a set of equations or simultaneous equations by Cramer's rule. So I will share my computer screen with you. Solve 5x plus 3y equal to 11 and 2x plus y equal to 4 by Cramer's rule. Okay, and just to let you know what Cramer's rule is all about, for a set of two equations in two variables, unknown variables, x and y, Cramer's rule is given by solution for x, okay? X is dx over d and y is equal to dy by d. So all of these are determinants. So what is the first determinant? D. So determinant D in our case will be determinant of the coefficients of the original x and y equation. So 5, 3, and 2y. Okay. Let's also write the coefficients, the determinant x. When we are writing dx, determinant of x, we replace the coefficients of x by the constant term on the right-hand side of the equation. So it becomes 11, 4, and then the coefficients of y remain the same. So it will be, it will be 2 and 1 actually. So 3 and 1, okay? So how will I find the matrix or the determinant D? I will enter the matrix. So enter matrix 5, 3, 2, 1. Okay. In matrix A in TI-84. How do I do that in TI-84? Okay. So what do I do? First, I put the calculator on. Then I press second button on the top left. Then I press the X minus 1 button. So second button and X minus 1 button, okay? Then on the top row, I bring the cursor to edit. Okay, and then I select number 1. Okay, which is matrix A. Okay, so it's a matrix A is a 2 by 2 matrix. Is 2 by 2. So select on the top row 2 by 2 means 2 rows by 2 columns. Okay. So in the top row, first type 2, then enter, then 2. Okay, and then enter. Now you're ready to enter the values inside the matrix, components, which are 5 in the first row and then 3 in the first row also. In the second row, it is 2 and 1. Okay. Okay. Now we have to do it for matrix B. So again, I press second and off. Okay. Okay. Now let's write the matrix for dx. Okay. Enter. So this was Now enter matrix 11, 3 and 4, 1 in B, matrix B in TI-84. So same process, second button, then X inverse button, then edit. So second X inverse button, edit, then we are going to number 2, okay, number 2, which is matrix B. This is also a 2 by 2 matrix, okay. So number 2, make it first number on the top row is 2. So matrix B, remember, it's like matrix A, which is a 2 by 2 matrix. And this is also a 2 by 2, means 2 rows and 2 columns. Okay, so change the numbers in the top row to 2 and then enter, then 2. Okay, and then hit enter. Now you're ready to enter the components of matrix B, which is 11, enter, 3, enter, and then 4, enter, which is 1. So 11, 3, 4, 1. Notice in dx, the matrix dx or the determinant dx, I have replaced the first column or the coefficients of x. Instead of 5 and 2, I'm writing the constants term 11 and 4, which are on the right hand side of the equation. Okay, so now that we have written this, let's reduce this a little bit. Maybe move this a little bit up also. Okay, so now I'm ready to solve for x. Okay, so let's first find out the determinant d, okay, which is basically determinant of a. Okay, so how do I do it in my calculator? So I press every time I get out of here, and then press second x inverse. Okay, so to find determinant of a, okay, press second button, then x minus 1 button, then highlight math on the top row, and select number 1. Okay, so okay. Math number 1, hit enter. Math number 1 and enter. So in our screen we have determinant like this. Then what do? I press the second x inverse button again. Okay, inside the determinant det left parenthesis, I press the second button, x minus 1 button, and then select number 1. Okay, select number 1, close the parenthesis, and you'll get the answer, and hit enter. So enter, and you get determinant of A, matrix A, or determinant A is equal to -1. Okay, but this is equal to the determinant D. Okay. Now, in a similar method, let's find determinant of B. So, to find determinant of B, okay, again, second button, then X minus 1 button, then math, okay, second X inverse button, then math, then number 1, okay, and enter, okay, and you'll get determinant like this. Inside, press second button, then X minus 1 button. So second button, X minus 1 button, then number 2. As soon as you press number 2, this becomes B. Okay. And here it becomes, actually I should say this becomes matrix A. So it's finding the determinant of the matrix B. Okay. And hit enter. So determinant of matrix B is equal to -1. So what is X? And that is, remember, is equal to dx. So therefore, X is equal to dx over D, which is equal to -1 over -1. So X is equal to 1. This is one of the solutions. Now we got to solve for Y. Okay. In this case, let's go back a little bit to the original equation. Okay. So we should also write down dy maybe here. So dy. In this case, the coefficients of y are replaced by the constant term. The coefficients of x remain the same. So it is 5 and 2, and the constant term, the coefficients of y being 3 and 1, are replaced by the constant term on the right-hand side, which are 11 and 4. So, I'm sorry, this will be a determinant sign. Okay, because this is a determinant, not a matrix. Okay. So, 5 and 2, 11 and 4. Okay. So, let's enter the matrix. Now I might move up. So first I will enter the matrix dy. So I follow the same procedure. Second, x minus 1. So second, x minus 1. I go to edit and make matrix 3, which is, then select in edit 3, which is matrix C. Make it a 2 by 2 matrix. So in the top row, 2, enter, 2, enter. And then I fill up with the components of dy. First row is 5, enter 2. Second row is 5, enter 11. 5 and 11 in the first row. Second row is 2 and 4. Okay, 2 and 4. So let me go back here now. go back here. Okay. Okay. Okay, what did we do? So I'll move it up here a little bit. Okay. And then write. And maybe I'll write it up blue color. So to find C prime, enter components of matrix C. Okay. So we do second button, and then x minus 1 button, x minus 1 button, then math, then number. So second x minus 1, then math, sorry, not math. Here we will go to edit. Okay. So first we will go to edit. So I have to erase this because I'm entering the components of C. So edit. Okay. And then go down to number 3, which is matrix C. Okay. And make it a 2 by 2 matrix, and then enter the components of matrix C, which is basically matrix C is nothing but dy. So enter the components of dy, which is 5, 11, 2, and 4. Okay. Now we have to find C bar. So what do I do? Second x inverse, then math, and then number 1. So second x inverse, now math, now number 1, and I have det in my screen. So inside the det I will do second button, then x minus 1 button, x minus 1 button, then scroll down to number 3 and hit enter. So in my calculator screen, I will get determinant of matrix C. Remember, C is my dy, okay? And put the right parenthesis and hit enter. And then enter. Enter after that. Okay? So the determinant of C, which is basically dy, is equal to -2. Okay? So if I move this up a little bit, sorry, move this up a little bit. So y is equal to dy by d. That was dx by d for d. This is dy by d, which is determinant of dy by determinant of d is equal to -2 divided by -1, which is equal to 2. So my solution is x is equal to 1 and y equal to 2, which is also written in the set form as 1, 2 is the solution set. Okay, so let me just go over this briefly so that you know what is going on. Okay, so we started with the equation 5x plus 3y equal to 11, 2x plus y equal to 4 by Cramer's rule. The definition of Cramer's rule says that x is given by determinant of x. Okay, so if I may put that pen back. So this is basically, it is determinant of x by determinant of d. Okay, so now determinant d is basically the xy components of the equation, of the two equations, or xy coefficients of the two equations. So it's components of d, or components of the matrix d, you might say, is d 5, 3, and 2, 1, which are the coefficients of x and y in the two equations. Okay, so then we enter matrix 5, 3, 2, 1 in A, matrix A in TI-84. How do you do that? Second x inverse, edit number 1. Okay, is matrix A, make it a 2 by 2. 2 means first number 2 is number of rows is 2. Second number 2 is number of columns is also 2. So A is a 2 by 2, 2 rows by 2 columns. Okay, so enter matrix. So we have to enter dx. Enter matrix D. So we are entering 5, 3, 2, 1 in matrix A. Similarly, for dx, where we replace the coefficients of x by the constant term on the right hand side. So instead of writing 5 and 2, we write the first as 11, second row as 4. So 5 and 2 are replaced by 11 and 4, which are the constant terms on the right hand side, to find the determinant dx or the matrix dx. Determinant dx, let's say 11, 4, 3, 1. Then enter matrix 11, 4, 3, 1 in matrix B. Then to find the determinant, okay, of D, we will do second x inverse matrix number 1, enter. Okay, so that will be to find the determinant. So we will get, let me move this a little bit. So we have entered A as dx as d and b as dx. Okay, now we have to find out the determinant of A and determinant of matrix B. Determinant of matrix A, determinant of matrix B. So to find the determinant, we will do second x inverse math number 1, enter. So we'll get the determinant, DET in our TI-84, parenthesis, inside the parenthesis, again, second x minus 1, and then select number 1. Number 1 gives us the matrix A, and close the right parenthesis and enter. Determinant of A, which is D basically, determinant D is equal to minus 1. Okay, now we have to find matrix determinant B, which is basically determinant dx. Follow the same procedure. Second x inverse math, then number 1, enter. We'll get the determinant. Inside the determinant, second x inverse. Now you will use 2. 2 is matrix B, and close the parenthesis, enter. So determinant B or dx is equal to minus 1. So x is dx by d is equal to minus 1 by 1. Minus 1 is 1. To find matrix C, which is basically dy, we have to replace in the matrix D the components or the coefficients of y, which is 3 and 1, by 11 and 4. Okay, by 11 and 4. Okay, so, okay, 11 and 4. Okay, And have we done it before? No, not really, but we can 11 and 4 basically. Okay, so to find dy, replace the components of the coefficients of y in the two equations by the constant term 11 and 4. So the matrix will be, corresponding matrix will be 5, 2, and 11, 4. 11, 4 coming from the replacing the coefficients of y by the constant term. And you can go through the same procedure and calculate the determinant of y, or determinant of matrix C, which is comes out as -2. So what is y then? Determinant y divided by determinant d, which is -2 divided by -1. So y is equal to 2. Hence the uh, solution set is 1, 2. I will stop here today. If you have any question, comment, write me a note. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. If you like this video, also please share it with your friends. You and your friends, please subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button at the bottom right corner. Okay, I'll see you next time with another interesting problem, interesting solution. Take care. Have a nice day. See you next time. Thank you.